There we go. Okay, so I had to watch a couple of my old videos to try and figure out where the fuck I left off since I caught the super flu and then did that Christmas special, right? And I've only really got like one major thing that I haven't done yet in normal mode before I go hard mode, and that's kill the queen bee, I think is what it is. And looking at my jungle map, I know we've discovered the temple, but I don't think we've actually found... I don't know what that is. I don't think we've actually found the honeycomb yet. So we'll have to go looking for that. It's in here somewhere, I'm sure. Boy, my map's getting quite filled, isn't it? It's starting to. Yay! Wow, we really haven't even raided hell for some hell chests or anything. Or the underworld, or whatever you want to call it. So we could do that. But, I went through all that work of collecting the, hellstone. And never really put it to good use. I'm still wearing, as you can see, I'm still wearing the shadow stuff. So, I've only got 36 obsidian, which is probably enough to get some stuff done. But, since we have the whatever she's called, the mechanic, I'm going to take some wire. We need to get some more obsidian. This time, I'm going to build an automatic obsidian generator. I've already built an obsidian generator, we saw that, but this one is automatic. And I can't remember how to build these pumps, so we're going to find out how. You need these two pumps right here, an inlet and an outlet. And I need basically any iron and some wire. So let's grab some iron. Let's see if I have any iron. Yeah. I'll need 20 total bars. Let's make sure I can make that. Yes. Okay. Good enough. Crafting. I did not mean to do that. I think I can make it an anvil. Yep. There's an outlet. That's an inlet. And this is the outlet. Alright. Now. Probably wouldn't hurt to have... I think you actually need two of these. You need one for the lava side and one for the water side. So really quickly, I'm going to go grab some iron. Alright, so here we go. I got another... What is this? Inlet and another outlet. That's two total. That's good enough, I think, for each. And what we'll do is, we'll go down here. I think there's a lot of water here, so this is probably a good spot. And it doesn't need to be really big. So I'm going to build it, basically just as I built that. The green room there. We'll do it just like this. What I'll do is hollow all of this out. So I'm going to hollow out a square. It's going to be about the same size, I think. Maybe a wider, obviously. Now see, all this water is going to end up helping me in the end. So it'll work out. But I'm going to hollow all of this area out, I think, is what I'm going to do. And you got to leave yourself a little bit of room underneath. I'm probably going to have right here, where the water is at, basically. So that I can get up underneath it, which is how we'll operate it. You remember how the first one was made. Okay, so I've got the basic shell of the room hollowed out, right? What I'm going to do is pick a side, and I'm going to go about as much as middle as I can. So maybe like right here. That looks pretty good. And then I'll separate the two rooms, basically, right? Alright. This side will be water. This side will be lava. And that's how it'll work. And then what I'll do is put receives water. Put an outlet pump up here. And an outlet pump over here. Oops. Oh. There we go. That works. Alright. So, this one will receive water. This one will receive lava. Then, I put an inlet pump down here at the bottom. But I haven't really defined the bottom yet. We're getting there, though. I need to widen this area up, though, so that all this water will drain out a little bit. Down a little more for me. So I'm going to do that real fast. Alright, so now I'll start putting this across. This will be the base of the rooms, for sure. Yeah. There we go. Now, what I want to do is, since I've got the ability to, now what I want to do is put some wire in. I want to do this before I put lava and water and shit in. I'm going to run it straight down like this. And then I know I'm going to run it this way. And that's where the actual... I need to grab my cutters. That's where the actual other pump will be when it's ready. But for now, I want it to drain the water out from underneath into this room. So I'll be doing that in a second. But, yes. Generally, we're heading in the right direction now. Actually, I'm going to start doing that. That way you can kind of see how this works. Most of you probably already know how this works, but just the same. Alright. I need a switch. Forgot about the switch. Here we go. We'll use, oh hell, I don't want to use a pressure plate. We will use one of the switches that she sells for now. You're gonna end up using the same kind of switch that you would have used on the farm, the money farm up there. Those things. I'll grab one in a moment. Okay, so. There. See, as you can see, it doesn't do much so long as you have to keep hitting the switch to make it pour in a little more. You can actually brighten this room up a little bit so you can see better. There we go. It's not going to do much per flick of the switch, but it is going to drain water into that room for me as we go. So at least I got water in the room, and that's what I'm aiming for at the moment. So that works. Now I need to move it a little bit, don't I? We'll put it down below now. Try and drain all of it off here. See, I can collect this wire here when I'm done and reuse it. But I want to try and get as much of this water in as I can. It'll fill that room up nicely, see? I probably should patch that hole up, huh? I don't think anything will happen, but just the same. Better safe than sorry. Alright. Now the room is pretty much full of water. And because I still got a lot of water sitting down here, I'm not going to bother moving that yet. Alright. Now, the next part. That should do it. Okay, now we put lava. Well, we don't want to put the lava in yet. First, we want to put our wiring it, but this one I can do from in here, or from outside, so. Now, the other way I do this is to put 3 like that, right? I didn't do it for this room over here, but I will. And then take the 1 second timer. So I'll have to build more 1 second timers. But it'll work out. You would put it like right here, right? And just turn it on. Now, when I dump lava in here, it's going to absorb it, and eventually this room will fill. In fact, probably not while I have that, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, it looks like I burnt it all in that water. Let me go grab some more lava then. Alright, so what I'm going to do this time is kind of give it a little bit of a kickstart. I'll put the lava in so that it actually puddles up a little bit by itself before I turn the machine on. Do it by hand. There, like that. Now it's got a bit of a kickstart going. Now we'll turn it on and see what happens. Given enough time, this should fill up. Okay, so as you can see, left to its own, it will eventually fill up. It just takes a really long time to do it, but I want to get moving, so. Alright, so the way this is going to work is it'll automatically fill themselves as I leave this shit on, and I just take the reward from right here. Pretty sweet deal, though. And there you have it. Now, let's use these obsidians. Use this obsidian to make... Oops. To make our stuff. And that way, anytime I need more obsidian, I can just grab it right down below. Where's the hell bars? They're there. Right here. Boom. Glad I went for the obsidian generator, because I would not have had enough obsidian to make these. Okay, so what can we make? Let's see. I know I need to make a molten pickaxe. I probably don't need to, but I'm gonna. And I always leave it in my inventory because I like the speed. I like the speed of the nightmare pickaxe. But this thing, you know, whomps bricks pretty fast. But it's still a pain in the ass because it's slow as shit. So, I like the speed of the nightmare pickaxe for like dirt and shit. And then when I need to, I use the molten pickaxe. So, yeah. Alright, so anyway. I got 33 bars left. That's going to take 25. Let's go ahead and start making the armor, I guess. There's one piece. And I think what I'll do is I'll just... While I'm off camera, I'll just go get the rest of that hellstone that I need to finish all this. Yeah. No reason. There's no reason to be putting you guys through hell watching me do that again. But I will do like a hell chest raid during, I think, while I do that. So maybe I'll record that, just so we can see what I get out of the hell chests and whatnot. Shadow chests, whatever you want to call them. Anyway. So that's the automatic obsidian farm, obsidian generator. That's my version of it anyway. Not perfect, but it works.